During the last 2 days, the euro was actively gaining in value against the US dollar. However, today it stopped its rally, and let's find out the reasons for such a change. A rise in the euro could be explained by the hopes that Russia will continue selling gas in euros and dollars. Yesterday, there was a lot of news confirming that Russia would change the currency of payment on April 1. In addition, Russia's officials said that the country would stop supplies if consumers refused to pay in rubles. On Tuesday, the press secretary of Russia's president said that the country would not immediately demand that buyers pay for its gas exports in rubles. The fact is that the mass media misinterpreted the announcement made earlier. Russian officials said that by March 31, it was necessary to prepare a detailed plan of measures to change the currency of payment to Russian rubles. Market participants became deeply concerned since these statements contradict each other. However, there is another question about the rise in the Russian ruble. In fact, it should have been falling amid the expectations of a better scenario for Europe. Nevertheless, the ruble has been climbing ahead of the historically important event. In recent days, the pound sterling was showing tepid activity, hovering near one and the same level. For 2 days, the British currency was climbing during the European session and dropping during the US trade. Curiously, the changes took place regardless of the macroeconomic data. The market was actively ignoring reports. All these facts point to a high speculative activity spurred by great uncertainty. Markets' behavior is likely to remain unpredictable until Russia officials clear up the gas payment issue. Let us look at the trading charts to determine a further direction of the European currencies. Since the beginning of the week, the euro-dollar pair has appreciated by more than 200 pips. The price hit the upper limit of the resistance area located at 1.1180, retaining its upward momentum. At the present, this level is still attracting sellers' attention. This may result in a smaller number of long positions as well as a slower upward movement and a decline. According to the alternative scenario, the correction may become longer. And in this case, if the euro consolidates above 1.1200 on the 4-hour chart, it will have every chance to climb higher. Meanwhile, the pound-dollar pair has begun recovering. Not so long ago, the quote approached the key support located at the psychological level of 1.30. As a result, the volume of short positions dropped, thus causing a rise. Under the current conditions, the US dollar may still recoup some of its losses. It means that the pound-dollar pair has a chance to decline. If the price settles below 1.30, it may slide to 1.2950. Otherwise, a sideways movement would replace the current recovery process. And you have watched Financial Market News on InstaForex TV channel with me, Kate Tikhina. We wish you profitable trading and continue to learn developments on financial markets. Subscribe to our channel and follow news with us. See you in our next release.